Does that look as happy as I am? Yeah. Welcome back to the Billy Mars channel. Today, we're doing another Duncan Hines epic kit. This is the salted caramel brownie kit. And it comes with some toppings you can throw on there, like some pretzels and some candies. And it tells you what this kit includes. So, inside we should have brownie mix, we should have frosting, we should have our crust mix, and the candies and pretzels. So that will be inside. That's some of the other kits that I have done. If you've not seen those videos, definitely check them out. So, let's open it and make sure we have everything in here that it says, and then we'll go over what we need to add. So, we should have candies and pretzels. Check. We should have crust mix. Okay, this is the caramel brownie mix. And then, oh, okay, so this is the crust. And then we have the brownie mix. Check. And then we have our frosting. Check. Which I wonder if this is the same frosting from the cookies, because it's caramel frosting and it kind of looks the same. All right, so they've held up their end. So what we need is two separate things. We're in two separate bowls. So for your crust, you're going to need 2 tablespoons of melted butter and 2 teaspoons of water. And that's for your crust. And then in another bowl, you're going to go over and you're going to get 5 tablespoons of melted butter, 2 large eggs, and 2 tablespoons of water. And that's going to be in your next bowl. So we're just going to start off with step 1. I've already preheated my oven to 350. And it says to grease your 8x8 inch pan with Pam. I'm using some parchment paper. And I've already got that set up too. So the first things first is to stir. Well, let's move it. We don't need it. All right. So, would you stay? Okay. So we're going to get our bowl for the crust, which is 2 tablespoons of melted butter and 2 tablespoons of water, which I have ready already. And I'm just going to add this packet in. Oh, okay. It's got a little spot to rip. That's easy enough. And you know what? These kits are pretty easy. Even if you're not very, even if you don't bake a lot. This is something that you can make and enjoy, and it's pretty easy. They give you most of the things that you need. And let's mix this. Alright. So since this is going to be like a crumbly crust, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be too moist of a mixture, but we still want to mix this well. The bowl's going all over the place. Oh, it's getting clumpy. And I'm just going to keep going until I make sure this is all incorporated well. No crumb left behind. Alright. So it does say, so this is supposed to have like a caramel taste to it. Because it was a caramel. I wonder, is it brownie caramel too? Or is this where the caramel comes from? So many questions. Well, that's why I'm here to answer them. We will find out. Do you think this is good? It looks good. It kind of looks like sand at a beach. All right. All right. So I've tried to make it as round as I can because I don't have a square. I have rectangle pans, but I don't have a square pan. So I got to use a circle pan and had to cut my own parchment paper out. So that's what happens. That's what you get. So we're supposed to put this on the bottom. Okay. I got most of it out. And we're gonna spread it. Might get a little hectic when I add the brownies pieces, or the brownie part, because of this parchment paper. I do wish I had a square pan. I need to get a square pan. Future videos will contain square pans. I just feel like parchment paper, like square pans, better. And you know, I'm a lefty, so me and cutting, no. All right, so I've got this pressed out, and it's the next step is to make our brownie mix. So we're going to take the 5 tablespoons of butter, the 2 eggs, and the water. There we go. And we're going to, I wonder, should I mix this first? Yeah, I'm gonna mix it, because I like to, you know me, I like to have all my wet ingredients mixed up good before I add my dry ones. Make sure it's well incorporated. Okay. Please don't fall in. Please, you're gonna fall in. Okay. All right. So this says, okay, it says brownie mix. It doesn't say caramel brownie mix. So this should be good old-fashioned chocolatey chocolate goodness. So I just kind of ripped along the tear that they give you. I probably should. Oh, it smells so good. I'm gonna mix this with a spoon. If you have an electric mixer, maybe you can do that. It doesn't really say that. It says about 50 strokes. I've got a small spoon. We're gonna say 70 strokes. All right. I'm gonna mix this, and we'll see what it's doing. Well, that looks pretty good. And you know what? It really didn't take much effort. Even with this little spoon I have. There's that brownie texture we are looking for. So, the next step is to take this batter and pour it evenly on top of the crust. Spread gently with a rubber spatula. Alright. I'm really nervous about this because the bottom of this is, you know, straight crumbs. And, I mean, was I supposed to cool it? No, it wasn't. Alright, so I have a spatula right there. Spatula. And I'm supposed to spread this. So, theirs looks a little thicker. Mine is I think mine is more of a runnier batter, because theirs looks like a clump, but whatever. I'm just gonna, how do I want to approach this? You see? All right, so move this to the side and scrape the rest out. I just kind of went, and since it's, you know, liquidy, I just kind of poured it around. And then I'll spread it. So I was a little worried about how that was going to work out. Have you done this kit? Or are you watching this because you have it? Because if so, I'd love to know how yours turns out. Was yours texture like mine? Alright. I think that's good. It's going to go over the parchment paper as it bakes anyways. So this is our last step before it goes in the oven anyways. Last step, wishful thinking. Just ready to dive right in, huh? Alright. So I'm going to scrape as much of this off as I can. Alright, so it's going to go in the oven for 26 to 30 minutes. Bake on the center rack for 26 to 30 minutes. So I will see you in 26 to 30 minutes. Alright, we have it back from the oven and it has cooled because obviously I'm touching the pan. So yeah, so it took about 30 minutes for mine. And we're going to take this out now that it's cooled. I want to put it on a plate so we can see it better. Put it on a plate here. Okay. Parchment paper held up well. Ooh, that's beautiful. Look at that. That's nice. Look at that. I'm going to put it down because I don't want it to just break in half on me. That's how things work for me sometimes. Alright, so we saw how it looked on the side. You can kind of still see the two tones of the kind of crumbs on the bottom, that little crumb base and brownies on top. So our next step is to, this is pretty much our final step. Oh, no, not our final step. Final step is eating it. So, let me see. I wonder, should I cut it sideways so I have like good control over? Yeah. Because the pouch has it to where you can just cut it or rip it straight across. Look, that's what I'm talking about. So after you've kneaded this and mixed it around, I'm just going to cut like a corner off. There we go. Do I have room? Yes. All right, so we are going, let's go for it. This is kind of a, oh wait, can you see? Can you see? Yeah. right. That is about as much as I can squeeze out of it. So I'm gonna spread this out. Don't need to cover the sides, so don't worry about that. Nice caramel texture to this icing. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna put that to the side. And now we decorate. So this came with little pretzel pieces and candies to it. So I don't know. I mean, do you just throw them on there? I mean, can you make it look nice? I mean, can we make like a little smiley face or little nose? It's probably crooked. A little face. Does that look as happy as I am? Yeah. All right, so we're just gonna put them on here. Just gonna spread them out. And I do like that everything in this kit has a point because the sprinkles on the cookies, those are surprisingly good because I mean I'm not too big into sprinkles, but they give it good texture. They really do. I'm just kind of gonna dump this. Well, let's place the pretzels. Do you guys like pretzels? Go in the comment section. Let me know if you like pretzels. Because I don't like pretzels. I like sweet pretzels. But not like salty, soft, or hard pretzels. I like those soft, warm, cinnamon pretzels. I can do that. All right, leave nothing uncovered. There we have it. Let's put you there. There we have it. What do you think? Does it look like the picture? Let's cut a piece and see if we can get a cut just like that. Like this. All right, I feel bad cutting into this. I do. Let's cut aside here. Move pretzel. I'm gonna start something with me. Oh, it's not bloody. All right. So, ooh. See how it's pouring? The caramel is pouring. Oh, it looks so good. I had to lick my finger. What do you think? Whoa. Wowzers, that's good. So what do you think? I think it looks just like it. Colorful, decorative top. All right, only one thing left to do. This is the final step. I'm kind of proud of that. And it didn't take much effort on my part. So like I said, you know, if you don't bake too much or anything, you wouldn't worry about that because this doesn't take much expertise. I'm gonna take a bite. Wow, that is so good. The caramel on top makes it ooey gooey. And that is something that is a total plus when you match it with brownies, because you want your brownie soft and gooey and moist and great and yummy and sweet. And I mean, you can tell the brownie is definitely that. It's definitely moist, and adding the caramel on top, it enhances that softness. And then let me see the bottom. Okay. So the bottom by itself becomes like a cookie. It's like a cookie. So it kind of turns this into a brookie. A brownie cookie. Salted. So salt from the pretzels, caramel from the top, and then of course brownie. It gets all over your fingers, but trust me, that's a good problem to have. So that's it. I'm gonna get ready to go take this because I'm gonna eat some more of this. This is so good. Once again, the Duncan Hines kit, epic salted caramel brownie, and very simple, very easy to put together despite what cooking skills you have. Mostly everything's included. All you need was the eggs, the water, and some butter. And yeah, 10 out of 10. Come on, how can you? They didn't do wrong. They didn't skimp out. Duncan Hines came through. It was really good. So if you enjoyed watching and you want to see more kits, click like, and more importantly, click subscribe. Hello. Thanks for watching. You've been great. Toodles!